we're going to do today is we're going to go to Cantigny, which is, I think, a nice place to visit, the home of McCormick. We're going to go into the restaurant, we're going to go see a short movie, and then we're going to walk over to the military museum. So I hope everybody enjoys themselves. I do want you to know this is a social ride, but if we get on some streets, it's better if we stay at the most 2 per ride on the street. So try not to bunch up if you can. I know it's hard to do that, but try to do that. Larry, you want to say anything to the group? No. No? Okay, now,
if the car's back, I want you guys to ride single file. I'll be hollering a lot.
Yeah.
So if you see me doing this, that means single file.
Do we have anybody here on their first ride here? Want to introduce?
Welcome.
Bill? Bill?
Yeah.
Bill, welcome.
Welcome, Bill.
Thanks for coming with us. Anybody else?
My first ride this year, I went once last year, but just a small one, so I'm hoping I can make it.
You want to give us your name?
Rosie.
Rosie, hi Rosie. Thanks for coming.
Glad you came.
Everybody else, thanks. All right. Pardon? You could, or Betty says she wanted a sweet. Okay. All right. Are we all set?
It's a long way to Tipperary. It's a long way to go. It's a long way to Tipperary, to the sweetest girl I know. Goodbye, Staten Island. Farewell to Times Square. It's a long, long way to Tipperary, and my heart's right there. Into New York City came an Irishman one day to stay with friends from Ireland who had found good work and pay, singing songs of Dublin, Mayo, Cork and Donegal. Young Paddy got nostalgic and he said to one and all, it's a long way to Tipperary. It's a long way to go. It's a long way to Tipperary, to the sweetest girl I know. Goodbye, Staten Island. Farewell to Times Square. It's a long, long way to Tipperary, and my heart's right there. It's a long way to Tipperary. It's a long way to go. It's a long way to Tipperary, to the sweetest girl I know.
Tire pump it up.
Thank you so much. You're fast at that. Holy cow.
The United States Army presents The Big Picture, an official report produced for the armed forces and the American people. Now, to show you part of the big picture, here is Sergeant Stuart Queen.
Departing from tradition is a new and dramatic museum, a memorial to the oldest infantry division in the Army, the famous 1st Division.
"26 miles west of Chicago, near Wheaton, Illinois, is the Cantigny War Museum.
named to commemorate the Battle of Cantigny, France, the first World War I action in which American troops fought as a unit. Here, not only this battle, but the long history of the 1st Division, America's most decorated fighting unit, is brought alive in a unique and inspiring memorial. Like the memorials at Valley Forge and Gettysburg, this is a shrine for all Americans, calling to mind the struggles and great deeds that are part of the American heritage. There is an impulse in anyone who has served in the armed forces to recall the stirring events in which he has taken part and to share them, particularly with those who have just begun to study the past.
Same tire. We didn't have another inner tube. She was going to call her son. We left her right there in a good spot, so she should be okay. I'm glad everybody made it okay. Brian Gray's here from Cantigny. He's here to welcome us and just take us into the visitor center and get us started on our tour. We're going to do a few things.
Yeah. Well, we're going to walk this way. We'll get you guys in the theater, and then I'll make my little bit of remarks there, and then we'll play the video for you.
Okay.
One of the nicest things is we have a landing craft theater. So from D-Day, there's a landing craft there. It has some benches. You push a button outside, and it shows a 10-minute film, black and white film. If you've ever seen Saving Private Ryan, you'll see a lot of the same scenes there. The Saving Private Ryan movie at the beginning, they were following the invasion of the Big Red 1 unit at Omaha Beach, as well as some of the others. At the end, that screen goes up and you walk off the landing craft onto Omaha Beach as if you were part of the invasion.
Elmhurst captain, Private William C. Roper, is hit with foot. He keeps trying to get his legging off, but can't reach the lacing. I help him. One of the two VAR men is hit in the right shoulder by a shell fragment. It drives a hunk of shoulder out towards the back, but doesn't come all the way through. We run into a pillbox. Staff Sergeant Curtis Colwell blows it up with a satchel charge. Pick our way through. I feel like I'm in a daze. The rest of my men on the beach stand up and move across the sand. We're too waterlogged to run. My orders were to get the men off the beach as soon as possible. As we proceed, I try to get E Company with my radio. I look down to find that the mouthpiece was shot away. You should throw it away, but training stays with you. Even when you're scared, put the radio back on your shoulder. 0730, H+1. Back in the water, boats are in flames. I see a tanker shore. After a couple he looks back. Decide I won't look back anymore.
How many miles do we have?
Larry, how many miles?
33.
33.
All right.
Wonderful.
Everyone made it back. Name?
Steve.
Okay. Name?
Jim.
Sue.
Baltimore.
I feel like we're cheerleading.
Once again?
Maria.
Maria?
Actually, about a year.
Name?
Annette.
George.
Cindy. Elizabeth. Oh, my name is Nancy. Thank you, John.
My name is not Nancy.
Hey, what's your name?
Mo.
Mo.
Jeff.
Okay. Your name?
Bill.
Name, rank, and serial number?
Yes, ma'am.
I forgot my serial number.
Oh, no, your bike.
I know my name, though.
Okay, Betty. Okay, name?
Jerry Ringer.
Yeah, I was wondering that too.
Name, Mr. Friedman?
Mr. Friedman.
Okay. You know, what's your name?
John Wolford.
There you go.
Very
Name?
famous.
Ken.
He's not from
Ken.
here, he's from Glen Ellen.
And name, Jim?
And John.
John.